guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are watching a video about a woman who likes to get stung by bees. You know them little buzzy things that fly around your room, and if you hear them you literally run in the opposite direction? This woman likes to get stung by them.
My name is Margaret and I'm 53 years old.
Why does that woman low-key look like the woman who likes to drink gasoline? I feel like a lot of these people are like related to each other, like they all look the same.
And I'm addicted to stinging myself with bees.
Oh no. Nah, I'm sorry, nah, I don't like that, I don't like that. Also, I swear I've seen this video before. Have I watched it before? If I ever do double react to a video, please let me know.
I sting myself on my hip, my elbow, on a finger, my ankle, my forehead, on the tip of my nose.
Why are you doing it though? Like, why are you stinging yourself? I swear that it literally like makes you swell up. Surely that can't be good for you. Like, some people if they get stung by a bee, they literally die.
The most I've ever given myself was between 15 and 20 in my left hip.
15 to 20 in your left hip? Was that in a day or a month? Imagine getting stung 20 times a day. Something about this cannot be good. Like, this is gonna put her life at risk.
I really love stinging myself with bees.
She does give me psychopath vibes. Like, I'm telling you right now, if someone like her walked up and spoke to you, you would run the opposite direction. Also, aren't bees like really, really important? Like, she's literally killing thousands of them if she's stinging herself multiple times a day. And also, whenever a bee stings something, it dies. At least do a wasp where they can sting you a few times. And I'm pretty sure wasps are also a lot more like aggressive and vicious.
Margaret has been addicted to bee stings for the past 10 years.
But why? Like, what about it? I don't like that. Like, I actually hate injections, and that reminds me of an injection. This has been going on for 10 years, so how many bees do you reckon she's slaughtered?
Her addiction started innocently as a way to relieve her arthritis.
Arthritis? Will that like relieve arthritis? I mean, she's literally stinging herself in the bum. I mean, look at that. Like, that is just injected. Also, look there. That looks like a few marks. Her skin is gonna have loads of different holes. It's tryphobia's worst fear.
In search of relief from the pain, Margaret turned to the bees in her garden.
Okay, so she does have like a proper little setup to catch the bees. Right, now that explains how she's getting them all.
I had read how people have been using it to relieve certain pain symptoms. First time that I stung myself, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would.
I got stung one time in school and I thought I was about to die. Also, can it actually like help you? Like, I didn't know that. I mean, I'm sure there's different medical ways to help your arthritis, not stinging yourself 15 times a day. I got stung by a bee once. I'm not even kidding. My finger swole up. Like, I actually started crying because I thought I was gonna die.
And it just got easier every time.
I mean, yeah, you also have to keep in mind, like, this thing she's doing every single day. Every single time she does it, it's not going to feel as good as the first time. Oh my god, this really is my strange addiction. This is dangerous.
But what started as an occasional prick of pain for medical reasons has escalated into 15 stings a day.
Okay, so it started off as like a medical reason and now it's an addiction. Also, you know, whenever they sting you, it literally looks like a whitehead popping out of a pore. Like they proper let a little sack into you.
There's a couple trigger points right here that I like to sting. Kind of put a little dent in it with my fingernail.
Oh my god, nah, don't do it. It's actually gonna make me feel ill. Like, I'm not having— oh god, I can't even speak. This is making me feel sick. If any point throughout this video I'm covering my eyes, it's because I don't want to see what she's doing.
Gently tap it on the abdomen. And it comes away like that.
Okay, my eyes are closed. I'm not looking at it because I don't want to see it going into her skin. Nah, I'm sorry, I actually can't. Like, she's actually collecting bees and murdering them.
She's always had kind of a taste for looking at the odd side of things.
That husband looks like he has not slept in 15 years. I mean, think of it. There's literally loads of bees in her back garden. They're going to be buzzing around. Watch out, Buzz Lightyear might be with them.
At this point now, with 15 stings a day, that's when I'm starting to get really concerned about this.
Okay, so you're not concerned that she's been doing it for 10 years, but the minute she puts it up to 15, you're getting concerned. Right, let's think of it. Let's do a bit of mathematics. 15 stings a day, 30 times a month. Oh my god, my brain can't work. That's like 450 or something like that. And then times that by 12, which is like 5,000. She's killing 5,000 bees a year. And then she's been doing it for 10 years, so she's killed 50,000 bees. I don't even think I blinked 50,000 times. Margaret stings herself with bees over 100 times a week. That's more than 50,000 bee stings since her addiction began. Yeah, so I actually did get it correct for once. My brain was able to I was going to try and say mathematically work, but apparently I can't even speak English.
It doesn't take very long for it to turn into that peppery burn, and it actually feels good.
Whenever I got stung, it did not feel like a peppery burn. It just felt like stinging. Have you ever like bit part of like the skin in the side of your nail and pulled it back? Or have you ever got like a wee paper cut? It kind of felt like that, but then it was also swelling up. And then also in the back of my head, I was thinking I'm literally gonna die.
There's a little bit of swelling, there's a little bit of itching, but there's good stuff happening.
Okay, so good stuff happening. What good stuff is happening? Slaughtering 50,000 bees in 10 years, that's not good.
Jeez, oh Pete, honey, look at this thing.
Yeah, you can see it twitching.
Oh my god, that is literally bee inside of you and it's twitching. You seen that? Yet again, they do let a little sack into you. Imagine 50,000 of these. That would be able to fill up like a big jar.
Margaret's so hooked on stinging herself with bees, she has hives in her garden to keep her stocked up at all times.
Can like the environmental people not get involved? Because surely this is good. Or not good, bad. If she is killing 50,000 bees a year, that is not good whatsoever. Or not a year every 10 years. But like still, that's a lot of bees. Like we do need bees in our environment. If we didn't have bees, we'd be in big trouble. I looked at the comment and everyone was literally calling her Hitler because she slaughtered a load of bees.
I hear a hum.
Oh my god, she hears a hum and she's going out to get it. She is very crazy, isn't she? Like, people like that scare me. I know we're like laughing at her, but Loki, I'm kind of concerned and also scared of her at the same time.
She even uses a bee vacuum to make the chase easier.
Shut up.
Open this little revolving door here. They can go in, but they can't go out.
She is literally kidnapping them. We need to put her in jail because she's gonna kidnap bees. Imagine if she got her hands on a queen bee. That would make her cream her knickers. Also, imagine if she got her hands on Beyonce.
And Margaret never leaves home without a supply.
Wait, so she literally has like a little supply in her bag? Nah, I'm not joking. If you actually looked out your window and seen someone getting a bee and like purposely injecting themselves, you'd probably be thinking, is this like a new type of heroin?
I carry honeybees around with me in my purse just in case I need a sting throughout the day.
Why is she speaking like that? Like, I don't know why it's making my neck twitch. You guys, I feel like this is gonna be like the woman who likes to drink blood. I'm not gonna be able to make it the whole way for this video.
But every time Margaret stings herself, the honeybee dies. It's a fact Margaret is all too aware of.
Well, I mean, of course she's gonna be aware of it. Oh my god. 50,000 dead bee bodies in her home. Nah, I'm not even kidding. This has to be an environmental crisis.
Every bee is precious. I get sad when I watch them die.
Oh, shut up. No, you don't. You do not get sad whenever you watch them die. You get happy because you know you're gonna get your little boof, your little Nah, this woman's gonna turn into a zombie. We need to keep an eye on her.
I prefer to get an older bee. The younger bees, they've got their lives ahead of them, and it helps me feel less guilt about killing the bees.
Why is she crying? She literally slaughters them. And also, what you going on about the life of bees? Either way, whenever they sting you, they die. You are a murderer. You're a serial killer. These things can lead to allergic reaction, infections, and death. I know.
I suppose some doctors might think that this is risky behavior.
I don't think some doctors. I would say the majority of doctors, 99.9% of doctors, think it's risky. I mean, at the end of the day, you're pricking yourself a load of bees. What about that is good?
But I seem to thrive on the bee stings.
Yes, sweetheart, that's because you've got an addiction. You can't stop doing it. Like, you keep doing it and you'll not be able to stop. Also, with addiction, I feel like we should definitely have this conversation. Whenever someone is in rehabilitation or like trying to get off a certain substance, if they go clean and they're clean for a while, if they then go back to it and try it again, their body can like go into like a reaction, or like their body like freaks out and basically they die. It's really serious. Like, addiction is a real thing.
I need to find out if this is gonna hurt her. She has her own ideas on things, but let's just see what medical science has to say about all this.
I mean, medical science will probably turn around and say maybe one every so often is okay, but not 15 times a day. Like, are you actually taking the mickey? Mate, your wife has slaughtered 50,000 bees.
I don't think there's anything wrong with me stinging myself with bees, and I don't plan to stop.
Well, you're gonna have to, because if you die, you're not gonna be able to sting yourself. Yet again, I do feel bad for family members. Like, they have to put up with this. Not me. If my mum were like that, I'd throw her in the care home.
Margaret is so dependent on the stings, she has even befriended a beekeeper who's delivering a new hive.
Okay, so you're telling me this beekeeper, literally, like, his job is to take care of bees, he's just gonna, like, give them to her? Nah, this man is actually backstabbing. Like, he's fake, he's two-faced. Leave the poor bees alone.
This hive started out with probably 10,000 bees.
That's marvelous.
Oh my god, look at her. She looks like a proper nun as well. Bet you she just went out there to act really innocent. So that hive started off with 10,000 bees. How long's that gonna last her? It'll probably last her like just over a year.
I'd like to look at the queen.
No, don't look at the queen. I swear with queen bees, like, all the other bees protect them. So if you kill the queen bee, then like, aren't all the other bees gonna like commit mass suicide? I'm telling you, one day this woman's gonna be in the FBI watch list for literally an environmental crisis.
I've never been stung by a queen before.
You don't want to be.
Your Majesty!
Oh my god, no, I don't like that. This is actually getting really sketchy. Like, I'm actually getting proper concerned for this woman. How did this even start? Like, I know they talked about how she's got arthritis. Can you not, like, I was gonna say amputate your legs, but that won't work. Can you not, like, you know, chill out with the bees?
Not all of Margaret's friends know about her addiction to bee stings, but with the arrival of her new hive, she thinks it's time to reveal her obsession to her good friend Lyle.
Okay, Lyle's gonna be told about the bee sting addiction. How do you think he's gonna react? He's probably gonna look at her and think, what the hell?
Well, I just wanted to explain to you, you know, what was going on in the backyard. All these bees that we got here now, aren't just for the honey.
They're for me, honey, because I get high. I mean, yet again, I don't even walk in our house because I'm telling you right now, loads of bees out in the back garden, absolutely not. Whenever a bee sees me, it tries to sting me. They're homophobic and they hate the Northern Irish.
What else you do with them?
Sting myself.
Yep, that is my exact reaction. Me and him completely relate to each other. It is absolute bizarre.
Kind of strange, ain't it? I mean, I try to avoid it myself. I mean,
Oh, she does not like that. Nah, look at that. See that right there? That's the face of someone who's cuckoo. This woman is crazy.
Most of the time, every day.
Oh my god, he is never going to speak to her again. Like, I'm telling you right now, she's going to go and ring him tomorrow and he would have blocked her number.
can't you find that someplace else, like in another form, without going through the pain? Or are you just a little sadistic?
It doesn't hurt like pain.
It doesn't matter if it hurts like pain. It's still not good. Also, notice how her face proper... Nah, I'm telling you, people like that, they're crazy.
The last time I was stung, yeah, it did hurt, like
It's
pain.
just a little peppery burn.
To me, it'd be a torture, you know?
Nah, she's actually gonna start a scrap in a minute. This man needs to literally run out of there. She's gonna trap him in and literally poison him with bee stings.
It's really probably the first time I've heard anybody purposely sting yourself. There is that concern, you know, that you can go too far with it.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, she has been doing it for 10 years, so I don't know how she survived. Yet again, her, literally all of these people not dead.
It's one of those things, like, you don't know, and it affects some part of the body until 5, 10, 20 years down the road.
I mean, yet again. Oh, look at the way it just falls out of that sack. I hate it. And yet again, she's been doing it for 10 years. Like, it's been going on for a while. I don't know how this woman has not ended up in a casket. Like, it's actually beyond me.
The folk medicine that we've been doing this with is great.
It's more than just folk medicine. They make me feel better, and when I haven't had a sting for a while, I get cranky.
I mean, yeah, we can definitely tell you've got an attitude, haven't you? This is so sad, isn't it? Like, I feel like she's turning into an absolute monster. The bee stings are taking over her. The bees are going to try and overtake her body soon. She's literally turning into a bee.
I don't want to have you pretty much tearing into the hive at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. There's been many a morning you've woken up, walked around the house. Simple statement, I would really like to get a sting right about now.
Oh my god, wait, so she's woken up at like 3 a.m. looking for a sting? Nah, I'm telling you, this is the signs of somebody's body being taken over. This woman is going to be dead within the space of 5 years. You're just going to find like her body, but like her soul's going to be gone because the bees would have taken it and sucked it into them.
It gets to the point wherever we stop somewhere, you're automatically out of the car looking for bees. It's really getting kind of intense. I am concerned about it.
They relieve my anxiety, and they relieve so many other symptoms.
Well then, you need to get off her medication if that's your way of getting rid of anxiety. There's so much anxiety medication. You can go for walks, eat food, drink water. You don't have to harm yourself with bees.
And you gotta admit, after I've had at least 10 stings, the sex is great.
That's true.
Oh, shut up. I can't be asked with this. I just want to see her go to the doctor and see what he has to say.
How does somebody start bee therapy?
I heard that arthritis can be relieved with honeybee stings, and one day I caught a bee in a jar, brought it in the house, and stung myself.
And it probably helped her arthritis, or maybe she got addicted. Imagine a doctor turns around and he's like, that's a myth, that's not true.
So sometimes with bee stings, they can lead to infection. Have you ever had an infection from your bee sting?
I have forgotten.
Yep, so basically that's her saying yep without saying yeah. Oh my god, look at her. She literally is turning into a bee, isn't she? I'm telling you. Them eyes, them teeth. It's a bee. She's been taken over.
To take the stinger out a couple of times, usually on my back, and I have, some intense itching, and I might get an infection or something.
What do you do if it gets infected?
I usually put honey on it.
Honey? I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't really eat honey. Whenever I think of honey, I literally think of honeycomb. Nah, don't put honey in your neck, sweetheart, because if you put honey in your neck, the bees are gonna come and sting you. Well, she probably wants that.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do a quick exam and
Okay.
check you out.
Oh my god, look at the color of that tongue.
Certainly with bee stings, we're not sure how much of a dose, if you will, is toxic.
Oh no, sorry, I don't like these clips. I hate it whenever people are in hospitals. Like, hospitals and doctors scare me. But did you see the color of that tongue? Yeah, you need to brush your teeth, sunshine. Maybe if she stopped singing herself, her tongue wouldn't look like that. Last time I checked, your tongue is not meant to be that color.
My concern is a couple-fold. One is that over time, you can become allergic, even though for years you've been doing this, and suddenly you swell up and can't breathe.
Why is she reacting like that? Like she knows for a fact that can happen. Yet again, see this face right here? This is scary.
The other thing is I would recommend once or twice a year just having some blood work done just to make sure that your liver and your kidneys are working properly.
Yet again, the mention of blood work. Needles. No. This whole video has literally made me feel so sick. Like, I think I might need to go and lie down because I'm gonna pass out.
I've heard a lot of those concerns before from other people, and you know, these things are not for everybody, but they work for me.
But you've literally just been told that it can cause infections and it's not good. Did you not see the color of your tongue? Like, your tongue is literally decomposing.
I need to continue stinging, but I don't think I'll be increasing my numbers any. I'll just proceed with caution.
I mean, realistically, that's not gonna do anything, is it? Like, you're just gonna continue to sting yourself and put your life at risk. Okay, so it now says Margaret's addiction to bee sting continues, but she limits her number of stings to 10 per day. I mean, look, that is not gonna change much, because at the end of the day, you're infecting yourself and injecting yourself with bees. Anyways, guys, that is that woman who's addicted to bee stings. This video was a mess and I'm tired. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you're a subscribe button, and yes, I'll see you all in my next video.